Right, what's up, Dragon Brood? I just realized we hadn't really played Squirrel Girl on the channel except for the one deck during the opening week. So we're going to come back and give it a go today and see if we can take advantage of some other old cards that work really well with that card. So just like the other versions, we're going to need a lot of mana. So it starts with Gene Pollinator, because we're going to need to tap, get some colors. We do have some Llanowar Elves, not a surprise. We are going to go with some Shocking Sharpshooter. We have 3 of them in this list, and mostly because if we can just make a bunch of tokens, it's just another way we can win, right? We don't have to technically combo out completely. We do have some Badger Mole Cub, because again, mana. Shang-Chi, because this actually allows everything to tap for the mana that we need, sometimes double if we're trying to activate the Squirrel Girl. We have some Spider Manifestation, again for some more mana, but also because it has reach. So in those situations where we need to block a Slick Shot, this could help. We have Enduring Vitality, because tapping our creatures for mana is good. One Formidable Speaker to help us find either Shang-Chi, the Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, whatever we need to find. We have 3 Enduring Courage, because it's another way that we could make maybe 1 or 2 activations of Squirrel Girl. They make a bunch of tokens, they have +2/+0, and then that's enough to attack to win as well. Of course, the Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, 4 mana, 4/4. Whenever she enters or attacks, create a green 1/1 squirrel token, and then we can pay 4, create X 1/1 squirrels, where X is the number of squirrels we already control, and Squirrel Girl herself counts as a squirrel. And then, of course, Nature's Rhythm as another way to just search for whatever it is we need to search for to get to our combo. Another reason that we need all that mana. But yeah, this one shouldn't surprise you at all. Should be a lot of fun. Calling this one Dogs and Squirrels because we have Enduring Courage, which I just realized probably, oh, it is an actual dog. Well, there you go. So the name works. But yeah, let's go hop in and see if Squirrel Girl can get some quirky wins. Yeah, sure. We'll try this. I mean, it's Badger Mole, probably gets destroyed. We play Vitality, and then we just see what we do after that. Firebrand, yep. I got nothing for you. You got it. Oh, well, you're late to the party. All right, well, now we are going to play a Pollinator. Just see if we can get them to spend some removal before we do anything else. Because if not, say they just play a creature, then we just Badger Mole and go find something. I don't know what something is yet. Probably Shang-Chi. Hazaret, makes sense. But now we don't even take any damage this turn, so that's good. All right, so that kind of sort of worked out. So we'll Badger Mole Cub, and we'll have 2, 4. Yeah, we'll only be able to get 4. Should we just play Enduring Vitality first? I think we do, because we can play Vitality and Pollinator, and then we can just try to go off with Nature's Rhythm twice. I mean, I assume Badger Mole won't make it, but, you know, maybe we get lucky. All right. Vitality. Pollinator. All right. Let's see what the opponent's got going on. I mean, I assume if there's a removal spell, it's aimed at Badger Mole Cub, right? Oh, there's white mana. Okay. I didn't see that coming. Those look very much just like some mono-red aggro-y pile. Oh. But it's a Start Your Engines deck, it appears. Interesting. Yep, so they really want to start their engines. Fair enough. All right, well, we get a full turn to kind of do whatever we want. So I guess we're going to find a Squirrel Girl. And then find Shang-Chi. And then I guess that's it. Like, this did not go at all how I thought this was going to once we started. All right, then we go search Shang-Chi. Then we make a bunch of squirrels. Then we make a bunch of squirrels. Then we make a bunch of squirrels. Yep, that'll do it. Yeah, because once we have that many squirrels, then we can just use a rhythm to either go search for one of the sharpshooters, or we go get just the dog, and then one more activation, everything has haste and just attack. That game did not play out at all. Like, I had all these backup plans in case they got rid of Badger Mole and stuff, and just never needed them. Sure. Why not? Right? I mean, obviously, we need to find some more lands and whatever, but it's fine. You know, on this map, I never managed to mess with the settings to allow me to have, like, when you take damage or not, the floor changes. It always seemed really cool, but for some reason, I never found that option. I'm sure I could just look it up. I just have been, like, every time I think about it, I forget to do it. Badger Mole gone? Because, I mean, that would make sense. We're going to Price of Freedom. Huh. Okay. And that was the turn? Wow. Oh, you know what? If this is the land destruction deck, we don't want to play the other Badger Mole Cub yet. Because I'm willing to play a Shang-Chi, because, like, if they target our land, yeah. Because they could target a land and deal 3 to everything, and that would be bad. If we overcommitted. Assuming this is the land destruction deck, I'd like, okay. That's what I thought. So we were aware of the situation, and we're correct. So no real surprises there. Our biggest issue is just not having lands, right? Should we Badger Mole? Turn that on. We can tap. Let's see. Yeah. And then we should be able to play Squirrel Girl. Yeah. Okay. That works. Cool. Pass the turn. I mean, they could have another Avengers Disassemble, but if they do, whatever, man. Like, you got it, you got it. All right. They don't have it. All right. Well, then I guess we go find one of our last combo pieces. Let's go get dog, I guess. Yeah. Let's go do that. Dog it is. Make squirrels. Yep. Whoop. Man. Make more squirrels. Those all trigger. Make more squirrels. And then that should be enough to be lethal. Yep. That's 30 plus. That'll do. Yeah, but that was a big difference. Like, being able to identify what the opponent was playing once we saw the land destruction spell. Because the reality was that had we actually overcommitted and played all of our stuff, we could have lost a big chunk of our board and would have been hard to rebuild from there. So this kind of just made it easy. Ugh. This is probably not good. What's mulligan? Oh, and now we have all the mana, so that's even stranger. Let's put back. Let's hold the training compound. Actually, let's put back multiversal passage, and then we'll see what we can do. Slido hand, sure. Into a Badger Mole Cub. Turn on the land. Make a manifestation. All right. Opponent has another sleight of hand. We can make 2, 4, 6, 7 mana. All right, I guess we need 6, so sure. 4. Might as well tap you. Okay, I thought it could have been a spell snare or something. That would have sucked, but I mean, not a lot we could do about it if it was. So let's go ahead and get an unbeatable Squirrel Girl. And then play a land tapped. And probably just attack for 2. All right. Flow state, sure. How much mana can we make next turn? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. We really kind of need 10. Unless we just draw the dog. That would be nice. But we'll see. We did not just draw the dog. So while the opponent's tapped out, let's go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Seems good. Get us an Enduring Courage. We will activate if we get green, green. Yeah. Oh, of course it made a red mana as the other option, but whatever. Activate Squirrel Girl. And we're just going to combo out here. Oh, I guess technically you have Summoning Sickness. It's other creatures. All right, fair enough. And go attacking. All right. I'm pretty sure against mono blue, we're rock solid here. Because, like, worst case scenario, we'll just go search for a, like, yeah, one of our pingers and just kill them. Let's keep this one. Playing a Stomping Grounds into, I guess, Llanowar Elf. Because if it lives, we get to play the Vitality next turn. If it doesn't, then we just play a Pollinator with the tap land and call it good. But it did live, which is exciting. Not sure where it's going to go from here, but we maybe have options. The good news is playing all these enduring creatures, some removal just isn't as effective because we still get the abilities when the creatures go away. But the opponent could have a pretty crazy turn very quickly. Let's play another Vitality. Let's play a Llanowar Elf. Play a tapped Ridgeline, and we'll pass. And then hopefully draw something useful. I don't know what that thing is yet, but something. Alright, well there's a Hydra. We're probably dead in 2 turns. We drew all the mana and nothing else, so it's not going to do great. Yeah, I mean, you obviously have something here. But, alright. I'll at least block with the Vitality. I think they have the Snakeskin Veils, so no point in blocking with the Llanowar Elf. Okay, we found a Squirrel Girl. Question is, are you enough? If we play a land, we still only have 3 mana. So yeah, let's just play the Pollinator. And play this tapped on Forest, I suppose. Alright. You do have Vigilance. Sure. I mean, you can pump the Hydra, block, like, whatever. Okay. How many pumps does the Hydra get this turn? Probably enough for us to lose, but yep. All right, GG's. We don't even need to hang around for it. Yeah, we're gonna keep this, right? Okay. We are going to be limited on green mana. Oh boy. I'm gonna keep it though. I'm gonna keep it. If this backfires, so be it. Come on, Landfall, don't die. Or at least let us draw a forest. One or the other. Okay, you lived. Oh, we found a mountain anyway. That solves our problems. At least, kind of. I don't want to run Shang-Chi out there just yet. Alright, if there's removal, it's probably... Oh, another land destruction deck? Alright, sure, man. Well, I guess we'll just play Enduring Courage. If we play Vitality, that only gives us 3. Nah, let's go with this. Alright. Opponent, take your 1. And we'll attack. And then here comes Avengers Disassembled, I'm assuming. Because why else are you just Price of Freedoming, other than to draw a card? I mean, you might as well do a basic check, though, because some people are playing decks without enough basics. But I assume that's what we're about to see. Yep, as expected. Fortunately for us, we have a lot of basics. And we got the Enduring Courage already, which is nice. And then we'll take the 2. We'll play a Shang-Chi. He'll attack for 4. All right. I mean, could be another Avengers Disassembled. Like, like at some point you say, if you got him, you got him, man. There's nothing we can do about it. Did they draw one? Nope, but they got another tablet. But you can't use that much mana from the tablet to play a tablet. Yep, Shang-Chi eats a Seer. That makes sense. Llanowar Elf. Gonna be a 3, so we're attacking for a 6. Opponent goes to 6. I mean, I guess is where you play Fin Fang Foom or whatever his name is. And then just hope we don't draw a creature or something. Iron Crag. Alright. And Price of Freedom, sure. So they do get a card, which maybe it'll matter. Though they are thinning the deck to help us draw things we might need. Sure. Fortunately, the one thing we really need with red is already in play. I mean, of course, we'll draw one of the 2 remaining sharpshooters and just be like, oh, that sucks. Yeah, we have a lot of basics. Okay, well, you're really good. Because you're a 4-power creature right now. I mean, you gotta destroy the Enduring Vitality to not lose. Yep. Alright, opponent goes to 1. So now they've got to get rid of both creatures and or hope we don't draw something. Okay, well, 1's a removal spell. But they have no more mana. No more color mana, anyway. But this card draw could matter. No, because I guess if they... Have they played a land this turn? I think they did. Alright. Sure, you got it. We'll go get yet another basic. And then they die to a Llanowar Elf. Llanowar Elf still getting it done in the big 26. Y'all don't even know. Me and Llanowar have been homies since like late 94. So getting a win after all that. But let's be real though about this deck. I honestly, the land destruction decks feel a lot like the discard decks. I think there are a lot of people on the ladder still trying to play both, but we don't see either one doing well in any large events. And there's probably a reason for that. But they're popular enough, they're still out there, so just be aware how to play around them. Yeah, I think we can keep this. No idea where it's really going to go, but we'll see. All right, let's start with the spider manifestation. And we lose a manifestation. Good that they used a strategic betrayal on that guy, actually. Let's go ahead and play a Vitality. I mean, they could have another strategic betrayal because they did use that one very frivolously. Oh, Braided Net. Wasn't expecting to see that card. Huh. Well, and that's a Soulstone Sanctuary. What are we even looking at right now? I am a bit baffled, if we're being honest. All right, I'll go and get green mana from it. Not that it does anything, but okay. And the Verdict Core. So I'm going to guess this is some type of synthesizer control weirdness. Huh. Well, if we play a dog and then play Manifestation, it would have haste and be... Yeah, I guess that's what we're going to do. I don't... like, this is such a weird scenario. Maybe I wasn't. Maybe I'm supposed to just play Vitality in something. Yeah, I'll get green mana from it. Because the other dog will have haste. Manifestation will have haste. So that's what? 5, 11, 14? Alright. I mean, it's something. And with the Enduring Courages, if even one goes to exile, then like we'll have 2 creatures. That's one just let you draw cards, right? Yeah. Alright. Weird. Is this a known deck I don't know about? Like, y'all are gonna have to let me know. This was weird because it looked like a synthesizer deck, but then it also looked like a Dimir Control deck. So like, or maybe it was just a Dimir Control deck playing Braided Net to slow the opponent down and keep drawing cards. That's probably all it was. Which is kind of a neat innovation for that deck, but I don't know. I mean, we'll take the win on the back of our Enduring Courages. Oh, we are on the draw with Manifestation, Sharpshooter, Shang-Chi, Nature's Rhythm. I guess we keep it and hope to draw 1 mana Deuter. Oh, and we're on the draw against an opposing elf deck. That's probably bad. Like, unless we draw perfect from here, I don't think we have a real chance. Yeah, that's going to be bad. Especially if they have something else to play here. I mean, Ouroboros next turn still also just good enough. Whoa, Rapid Rescue. What? Where'd that come from? Man, every once in a while, opponents just surprise you with the cards you'll see. You'll be like, okay, well, they're going to do this. And then Rapid Rescue shows up. Is this Ouroboros time? It's another Badger Mole. Still doesn't mean it's not Ouroboros time. And they have their own Vitality into something still. Because you have 7 mana. Alright, cool. GG's. Moving on. Okay, this makes sense. Not sure where we're going, but we have mana. We have a couple of Badger Moles. Probably can search for something with Formidable Speaker, I'd imagine. But we're going to start with just the Gene Pollinator. Okay, let's go Badger Mole. Into a Badger Mole. And then just see what we get to do next turn. I don't know. Whoa. I've only seen that in a few weird, random, like, cat decks. Okay. What is it worth it to go get here? I guess we'll go get Squirrel Girl, right? Just makes sense. And then we can pass. Actually, if I can tap for 2 for 3, I can go get... No, let's just pass. We may have to do something next turn. Also, if they have... I was going to say, like, split up or something we'd want to do. So it is a cat deck. They just didn't get the good 1-mana cats. All right. It should bring this one to a close. Yep. Though this is something I will say. I've mentioned it before. I honestly think playing at Mythic is easier than playing at Diamond and Platinum, because people just kind of play whatever at Mythic, or they'll race there with a good deck and then they'll just play other things to like knock out dailies and weird stuff, which doesn't happen so much at the next two lower levels. Because I can't remember last time I saw a deck like my opponent's deck, but at, you know, Platinum and Diamond, but I have seen it at Mythic, which is strange. Okay, lots of mana, so that's a good sign. Go ahead and take 2. Let's just play a Pollinator. I don't want to play a Llanowar Elf because I don't think I'm playing a turn 2 Vitality regardless. So if I felt like I was going to be priced into a turn 2 Vitality, then I would have tried to play a Llanowar Elf. Oh, I got all creatures, opponent. So let's go ahead and play the Manifestation into a Llanowar Elf. And then now we have options. Okay, we'll start with the first Enduring Vitality. Cool. And then we'll play... Oh, can't play the other one. So we'll just play a Llanowar Elf. Sounds good. The No Fun Brigade, bringing in Essence Scatters. All right. I'm assuming we're going to save a counter for this other Enduring Vitality, which would make a lot of sense. So if you got it, you got it. Oh, they don't got it. Interesting. All right, we're just attacking. Don't want to walk everything into a Day of Black Sun or something if they have it. Well, okay. That is not going to be a Day of Black Sun, at least not yet. Could be setting up for a Deadly Cover-Up, though. Which is going to be sad because we'd lose all our Enduring Vitalities. Duress, we have a Pollinator. So we made them waste a Duress, which is nice. But here, I think we're just attacking. Opponent goes to 5. If they take a damage from a land, which I don't think they are because they're playing all these life gain lands and stuff, we could potentially top deck a land and attack with our Restless Ridgeline for lethal. But now I think the best thing they could have is Day of Black Sun, and we might be okay. Because we'll activate our land and attack. I guess it could be 2 instant removals, but they would have played some previously if they had them. Yeah, 3 steps ahead. You got it, pal. Yep, that'll do it. Got pretty lucky in a situation where the Duresses really didn't do anything. And once we had our creatures down, if they were holding other counters, or counters for non-creatures, we're just like, well, whatever, we're just attacking now. Like, so... Didn't really do any combo-y things. Sometimes you just win with attacking. Well, this is a fairly easy keep, right? Don't think there's much more to that. Day 2, we'll play a Pollinator. I'm wondering if we need to, playing against white something. Oh, well, I guess, things being what they are, I guess I'm gonna sharpshooter, play Pollinator. Mostly because if they have, say, a Shelter by Ghosts, we'd rather them go after the sharpshooter first. Alright, so there's a Pride Mate. Ooh, a Rhythm, though. Was not expecting to find that. Ooh, so what's the best thing we do? Like, we discard Rhythm to go get whatever we were going to get anyway? Maybe there's a word. I don't know if this is right. But what if we shoot the opponent? We discard the Rhythm to go get a Badger Mole. And then we hold. Oh, I thought that might have been a Shelter turn where they just decided to come after a sharpshooter or something. Yeah, that's fine. No blocks. Okay. So then we Badger Mole to activate a land, or turn a land on, I guess. We will play Shang-Chi. Dealing a point. We will go get for 4. What do we have to tap? Can we tap a land? So we have to tap 1, 2. All right. Let's tap 1. Actually, 2. Oh, tap a creature, reduce the cost. Dang it. That's what they're asking for first. I guess we tap a Formidable Speaker. And then we tap the rest of the Knuckleheads to do the job. Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, if they have a Shelter, it's going to go off here. Oh, no, it's not. Not yet. Oh, yeah, because I need another green. I can only produce 2 green to activate that. Yeah. All right. Well, they have a Shelter, they win, right? I guess not. We could still top deck a thing. But I definitely handled that turn wrong. They wouldn't win outright, I guess. Because Shelter, they would attack for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'd have 1 blocker. So I guess we're still alive. I mean, either your opponent went AFK or they're just roping because they don't have a removal. I don't know. Okay. Well, I guess the opponent just roped out. Oh, well, we'll just finish them with some counters on a sharpshooter. Yep. Tap some Knuckleheads for more damage from sharpshooters. What else can we do? Can we tap more Knuckleheads? Sure. Oh, you're actually the one that's not summoning sick. All right. And that's a lot. That is a large stack of sharpshooter triggers. There's 8. Opponent goes to 4. We attack. They block, 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 take 2. It's not even worth attacking there. That's disappointing. All right. And it's over. Well, that's a weird game to end on, because either they roped or they left. I don't know. Like, and I don't even think I played that turn well where we went and searched up everything. But I guess it didn't matter. Once we were able to get a bunch of tokens, we were going to be good, I suppose. Yeah, so overall, this wasn't too bad. I believe it came in at 9 and 5, and that's actually reasonable. Especially since 2 of the losses were to just drawing a bunch of mana and nothing else. And one was the opponent just getting basically the absolute nut draw with like Ouroboros, badger moles and whatnot. So that's fine. We could live with that. But yeah, overall, this deck actually works. I think what I like about it is we don't necessarily need to hard combo to win, and we have multiple ways of getting there, right? We have like virtual enduring vitality and Shang-Chi to make mana, but then also have the vitality or the Shang-Chi and the courage so that we can have haste, which is important, right? But then we have all the things that just tap for mana, and then of course multiple cards that can search for pieces. So there's a lot of redundancy, and we did survive multiple sweepers, which was also good, right? Because I think that's a concern. One thing I would say though is there were several times during those games that I kind of just wanted another something, like some other substantial creature of just like, hey, this is a game where we're not going to be able to get any semblance of a combo easily. What else could we play there, right? Maybe it's just 2 copies of some like 4 or 5 mana thing that would be good enough. But it wasn't bad, right? Still pretty reasonable win rate, still performed very well. I'm like not mad at it at all. And, you know, Squirrel Girl's just kind of a sweet card. So yeah, if you want to play this list, I will put it up over on Moxfield for you, like always. Download it, have some fun. Don't forget, like, subscribe, do all the fun things because we're trying to get to 50K before the end of the year. And if you're not following me over on TikTok, please go do so. Go hit the follow button so we can meet the achievements over there. But that's all of you for now. We'll see you next time.